Wait till I tell you. Oh my God. Um, okay. I told you guys the 3D was shifting. I told you. I told you in the real fucking 3D world, you are about to be experiencing so many magical moments happening that don't make sense. I told you, manifestation is not logical. You're manifesting your dream world, and girl, I shit you not. Okay. I did that live stream. Okay. I was so high vibrational as I did that reading. I got off the live stream, dude. Listen, something told me to go to the front door, and I don't know why. It was this overwhelming feeling. Go to the front door. And I had no idea why, but as I went out, I stood right in front, and this was seconds after ending my live stream. I went out, I stood right there at the door, at the front door, like on the inside of the porch, but like looking out, and I saw this truck. It was like a big ass 4x4 or like a 350 or 250. I don't know. It was big. It was a big truck, right? And I felt intuitively like it was a monitoring spirit. I felt like that person was listening in on me. They even had like an antenna in the back of the truck. And I just, something about it gave me the heebie jeebies because it was just parked there staring straight at me at a stop sign. And it shouldn't have been hovering that long. So the craziest shit I said telepathically to this guy, I said, don't fucking watch me. You're not allowed. Nobody's allowed to monitor me or watch me. You're not surveilling me. You're not stalking me, period. Get the fuck away from me. In my head, I said this to that guy. Not only did that man, this is fucking nuts. Girl, he practically revved his engine to turn and get the fuck away from me. He immediately put the car in motion and got the fuck out. And it wasn't even that. There was a second truck next door that randomly left the driveway. At the same time, 2 trucks monitoring me. Dude, it was insane. I had called out one monitoring spirit thinking there was just one, and 2 left at the same second, and they were both in these big ass trucks. I couldn't even believe it. That's not even the crazy part. That's not even the fucking crazy part. Girl. Girl! Wait till I tell you what fucking happened seconds after they left. I'm still standing there right at the door, shocked as shit that I just did that, yeah? And all of a sudden, this SUV pulls up. And I'm thinking, oh God, what now, huh? Got another one? Got another monitoring spirit or some shit? Like, this was all in 10 seconds. Like from me saying it to that other SUV, I mean, it had to be 30 seconds, maybe 30 seconds. And it pulled up, and this guy gets out of the car. And he's like running up to the door, and he's like, hi, am I here to meet you? And I was like, I don't think so. I don't know you. Do I? He's like, I don't think so. And I'm like, do you want to meet me? Like, what? I'm sorry. What are you here for? He's like, well, is this the Airbnb? And I'm like, yeah. And then I was like, wait a minute. How did I know there'd be somebody here? Like, how? I was like, am I supposed to meet you or something? And he's like, I thought so. And I was like, dude, why am I way too confused? I'm not even high. Like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm not high. Like, why am I too confused right now? And the guy goes, yeah, I'm supposed to meet you, right? Because I'm moving in. And I was like, oh, okay. I'm a roommate here. Nice to meet you, Jenna. And he tells me his name. And I shit you not. Bitch, I shit you not. Guess what? Remember that guy that was here before? Well, his name was something totally different. But the one that, like, his dad abused me, and I had to, he went behind bars. Literally, the guy that put hands on me, his dad hit me while he was here. Well, his kid, the one that I was friends with, I had a nickname for him. I had a nickname for that guy when he was here. And they haven't been here in like a month, 6 weeks. It's been a minute. Tell me why this dude has the same fucking name as the nickname that I named that guy. Same name. He introduced himself, same name as the guy that left like 6 weeks ago that I was so devastated about. And I'm like, what? So great. It's great to meet you. And so anyway, I welcome him in. I'm like, hi, come on in. Come on in. Hello, Brendan. I said, come on in. Welcome. I rent this room and, you know, lovely to meet you. And then all of a sudden the cleaner shows up. And she comes on in and she's like, hi. You know, whatever his name is. I'm not giving away his name. Like, say it's Dylan. Hi, Dylan, right? And he's like, yeah, Dylan. And she goes, yeah, I'm the one you're supposed to meet. I'm letting you in. And I was like, oh, I already did. I don't know why, but I just felt to come out here just now, and I don't know why. How the hell did that happen? And she's just like, okay, we can handle it from here. Thank you so much. And I was like, oh, great. Okay, well, if you ever need me, I'm in this room, and it's great to meet you. And she was like, I said, well, what room are you going to be in? And he's like, oh, I don't know yet. And she's like, yeah, we're going to go decide right now. And he's like, I think room 1. And I said, oh, that room's haunted. And I laughed about it jokingly, and he seemed to take it pretty easy. But she was just like, oh my God, shut up. And I'm like, well, it's kind of true. Whatever, we're on a fucking cemetery. But like, whatever, dude, whatever. You do you, boo. All right, hey, pick a room. Might I suggest magical room number 5? It's delicious. I love that room. Anyway, tell me the fucking odds that he rented the same room as Dylan before. Oh! No. Tell me magic isn't fucking real. Tell me this is not the most magical house on the fucking planet. Tell me. I'm not Jenna the motherfucking magical, honey. Tell me. I just had this innate urge to go to the front door, and I let him in. She didn't let him in. I welcomed him in. And you know, I have seen this house boot people out, and I have seen this house lock people out too. Girl, this house is so... I am not kidding. We literally live on there's a cemetery right up in the forest is butted up to us. The forest is there's a cemetery on the forest. Huh. So this is a magical house. I've seen people get booted out. I've seen paranormal events happen. I've seen people go absolutely spiritual psychosis. I've seen the best of the best of the best psychic men get chewed up and spit out in this house. I have seen the doors literally not let people in even though they have the passcode because the house just doesn't want them here. So anyway, I welcomed him in. And I think that that's kind of symbolic because like I liked his energy and I was like, hey, how you doing? You know, but if, you know, sometimes it just depends on who lets you in. Like I welcomed him in the house, you know what I mean? And she's like, yeah, he's going to be a long-term stay and we're picking his room right now. And I'm like, okay. What are the fucking odds that guy from like 6 weeks ago, I had a nickname for him? And this is the most uncommon name ever. No, it's more uncommon than you'd think. I mean, it's like, I'm not going to tell you. It's weird. It's fucking weird. And then I was like, you have the same name as that. Like, I didn't tell him this, but I'm thinking this. He has the same name as the guy from 6 weeks ago that I was so upset about because we were friends, but his dad got really drunk and hit me one day. And because well, you know, I had to press charges, so he wasn't allowed to be here anymore. His dad wasn't allowed to be here. He was allowed to be here, but he couldn't afford it without his dad, too. So it's like, they were both roommates. So anyway, he left. And it was really sad. I was really sad because we were kind of cool friends, and he was very spiritual, and we were just getting to know each other, and it was fun. And then, so I had a nickname for him. What are the fucking odds, girl? It's not a coincidence. It's not. I don't care what anyone says. It is not a coincidence. Where are you at? Where are you now? I'm in Iowa. Bumfuck, Iowa. The middle of nowhere. And bumfuck, Iowa. The only thing we have here are cemeteries, methane from cows, and nuclear power plants that are leaky. Basically all we have. And a lot of hope in the middle of winter. Which doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense how much hope I have, to be honest. Hope and faith, I have no clue. But I do know magic, and I understand what the fuck is happening around here. Dude, my whole life is magic. I swear that guy has the same name. And I was like, and he looks like him too? He looks like him too. And he rented the same room. Even when I said don't, I was like, no, dude, you don't want that room, trust me. She was like, shut up, would you? This is that woman that like came at me with pitchforks one day. So like she and I, we don't get along. But anyway, she's just like, shut up. It's not haunted. And I'm like, okay. I don't know if she knows we're in a cemetery. So she can shut the fuck up. Because we're literally in a graveyard. So, ha! Anyway, I'm just telling you right now, that guy has the same name as the previous room that another man similar had. Looks like him, talks like him, has the same kind of energy. Girl, something right in my house. Something is not right here. It's so fucking magical. Something is happening, dude. What is it? It's magic, bitch. I opened a portal. I told you guys I opened a portal recently. I told you. I even tried to put him in the magic portal room. I was like, go to that room. It's so magical. And then she's like, nah, we're gonna put him in this one. And I'm like, oh God. Okay. Well, I'm not the first person here to know that that room's haunted. Yo, the person who recently stopped by to tell me that there was a cemetery in the back, and I knew there was something weird back there. 9 months, 9 or 10 months I've been living here, and I've been in a fucking cemetery the whole time. No wonder! I mean, I knew I was a psychic medium, extra large, but I didn't know I was this good, girl. Damn, Daniel? So all the spirit world wants me, like, to see fucking magic, dude. So anyway, I basically was like, well, damn, because she was like, shut up about that. When it is haunted, though. Anyway, he was really cool. He had the same name as the guy, the last person to rent that room. The same name. The nickname that I had for that guy 6 weeks ago is this dude's first name. Come on. No! That doesn't make sense. No. Absolutely not. No. 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 No one will convince me this is coincidence. Not one fucker on the planet. I do not care if you believe in magic or not, bitch. You will never convince me this shit is coincidence. Ever. Ever. I live in a fucking magical fairy tale. I'm not kidding. I mean, there's a reason I named myself Jenna the Magical. Yeah, in first person like that. Or in third person. What is it? I don't know, whatever. There's a reason. Because look at this shit. I don't know how, but I just intuitively knew that I was being monitored by that truck. So I telepathically told him to fuck right off. I was like, don't monitor me, bitch. Stop watching the house. Stop watching me. And he just practically took off, like, vroom, vroom, real fast. Took off when I did that. And he wasn't even the only truck. There was a second truck in the neighboring driveway. Took off the exact same second. Backed out of that driveway, too. And I'm like, oh, damn. It's like that, huh? It's like that, huh? Anyway, so then as soon as they left, I find it so ironic. As soon as they left, boom, this SUV showed up and he hops out. And he runs up the stairs and he's like, hey, I'm here. I'm meeting you, right? No. Ah, you're the owner, right? Nah, I freaking wish. Oh. Who are you? Oh. Jenna the Magical, who are you? And he said the name. He said the same name as the nickname I had for the previous renter of that room. Tell me I'm fucking wrong. Tell me. Tell me I don't know magic. Tell me. Watch it. Because, honey, I opened some damn portals recently. I know what I'm doing, honey. I know what I'm doing. So anyway, yeah, here's this new guy, and he's gonna be staying a while. And I'm like, okay, damn. All right. Well, hello and welcome. I'm over here if you ever need a cup of sugar. You probably need a lot more than 1 cup of sugar to help the medicine go down here because you're in a... Well, I mean, I didn't tell him you're in a cemetery, but I will eventually tell him that. I feel like that's only fair. I feel like anybody that lives here now should know that you're in like a haunted house. You know what I mean? It's giving old school Victorian in the middle of a fucking graveyard. So, I understand why now the rent was so cheap for the last 10 months. I get it. I get it. And I do understand now why so many people that showed up were all spiritual. Very spiritually inclined high priests. They very much believed in the paranormal, and I get it. I get it. I understand now. But yeah, so I've been like literally trained in a training facility called Air Bed and Breakfast. The last 10 months, girl. If I am not the world's best psychic now, I am. I am the world's best psychic. Psychic medium, extra, extra large. Yeah, I am the best. Honestly, I'm the best. I'm the best. That's why I get paid the big bucks. Like, I'm the best. I'm the best. I was able to not only handle all the dead people from the backyard, I was able to handle all the living people that showed up here in this Airbnb, all of my clients, all of my viewers, all of my Patreon members, and every roommate that showed up here, all of the dead people that they have following them too. And when I was dating my ex from Loserville, you guys know the one, I'm not going to say it, but you know that one, I was dealing with him. And how the fuck am I still alive? Listen, I am the greatest of all time. I am not fucking around. If people do, you want some spiritual advising, you know who to come to. Who are you going to call? This one. Yeah? Yeah. So I fucking open portals, honey. Fucking know what I'm doing. Yeah? Open them, I close them. Whoosh, whoosh. Dude, I am the fucking goat. Greatest of all time. Don't mind if I do. So I literally had 6 weeks ago one roommate that moved out. And I was so sad that he did too. We hugged each other before he went. It was like the saddest thing ever. So sad. Because he was a really cool friend. He was very spiritual. He was supposed to be a spiritual advisor. I was mentoring him. Like, it was very fun. But his dad laid hands on me. His dad was here as a roommate too. And got sloshed, drunk, completely fucking blasted. And he laid hands on me. And so he had to go. He was behind bars. He wasn't allowed here anymore. So his son just naturally had to leave too. Because it was like they were both affording the place together. So anyway, that was very sad. But before he went, I had a nickname for him. Tell me why. Tell me why. The same room that he stayed in. This guy's staying in and they have the same name. It just... I'm done. I'm literally the best. I'm literally the best. Like, I know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I am the fucking best. I am the fucking best. Okay? I mean, the spirit world is, like, so easy for me now. Like, I maneuver that just so easy. I can't even believe it, girl. 10 months on a cemetery, and I didn't even know. I didn't even know until 2 weeks ago that there was a cemetery in the backyard. I knew there was something, though. I just assumed it was, like, a family of skinwalkers or something. I don't know. I thought maybe Yetis. Some E.T. Underground military. I don't know what the fuck it was. I just knew it was something crazy. Because I'm like, this house is too damn magical for me. Too magical for my blood. But yeah, I kept going like a fucking trooper. Yo, I went hardcore. 10 months here. I'm a Fkn baddie. I'm a baddie. I know the spirit world like the back of my hand, honey. I know this world, and I know the other world, and I'm telling you what, I have been trained for this shit. Yo, it's about to get so good. Oh yeah. So yeah, the guy that moved in has the same name as the guy that moved out 6 weeks ago who also had the same room. Come on. Come on. And they look the same. They look very similar. They don't look exactly the same. They look similar. Similar, yeah. Mm-hmm. Girl, I'm telling you what. Things are starting to get magically delicious around here. I hope you guys are ready. I told you a spiritual war is on the way. I told you better be fucking psychic. You better be able to see someone's aura from 6 miles away by now. If you don't, you are too late to the party, honey. If by now You can't tell when you go to the grocery store that someone from aisle 5 is giving you the death stare. I don't know what to tell you. You guys better know by now who the fuck you are. You better realize this is a spiritual war. And you better be psychic as hell to be able to survive it, okay? That's all I'm telling you. You better know how magical you are. But yeah, anyway. So I was like, hi, great to meet you. And she's like, yeah, he's a long-term tenant. I'm like, oh, interesting. And then I found out he has the same name as the guy from 6 weeks ago. Staying in the same room. Come on. Come on, that doesn't make sense. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Nothing makes fucking sense anymore. Nothing makes sense anymore. Okay? Try my best to stay completely sound-minded. I'm completely grounded. I like to pride myself on a sound mind. But nothing can prepare me for that shit, okay? That's all I'm saying. And it is not a common name. It is. Honey, I've never actually heard that name ever. But when that guy was here 6 weeks ago, I looked at, this is the crazy shit. I'll never forget it. I looked at him and I said, you know, your name should be blank. Let's say Dylan. Your name should be Dylan. And it had that is not his real name at all. And I was like, why am I calling him that? But I just said it to him. I was like, you know, you should really go by that name. And he's like, really? Really? And I'm like, yeah, it's given. Your vibe is much more a Dylan. And so it was a nickname for that guy's girl. It's giving Destiny Swappers. I swear to God. I think what's been happening is everybody in my life was a fucking fake. And now I'm bringing in the real ones. Oh, what if? Yo, what if I psychically could tell that that guy was like kind of pretending to be this guy? That happened with my ex, remember? My ex that I was dating for 6 months. I break up with him. 2 days later, I find out the guy renting the room next to me has the same name. What the actual fuck? Does anybody care? Does anybody understand? Magic is going on. Does anybody get it? Does anybody care? Because I care, bitch. I care. I care a lot. So, I don't know what's happening, but dude, my whole world's caving in like, oh, Jesus. And there's like all these past life soulmates recycling. These men I'm having dreams about before I meet them. Clients I have dreams about before I meet them. I don't know, man. I don't know. Am I gonna be okay? Can somebody tell me? What's a diagnosis? Don't say schizophrenia, because a lot of people say that. I'm not schizophrenic, I don't think. When I do hear voices, yes. But there is something weird going on, and you cannot argue that. Like, yeah, okay, schizophrenia, maybe, because I hear voices, you know, whatever. But, like, you cannot deny that this shit is crazy. Okay? Schizophrenia, possibly. Magic, 100%. So, I'm just telling you, you better be ready for it. You better be ready, because nothing makes sense anymore. Nothing. It's gonna be so fucking fun. There's so many twists and turns in this next phase for me. So, anyway, crazy, right? Crazy. The same name. I mean, it's weird. I looked, before he left 6 weeks ago, I looked at him and I said, you look like a Dylan. You should, why don't you go by Dylan? He's like, because that's not my name. And I'm like, yeah, but like, that's like a solid name. You should go by that name. And I didn't know why I said it. I had no idea. Girl, I don't think I was high, was I? I might have been on some incredible edibles, to be honest. Oh, you know what? You know what? Actually, no, take it back. I might have been high. Very much so. Yup, actually, I might have been. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so when I told him, I said, you look like a Dylan. And he's like, cool. That's lovely. I don't know what that means, but thank you so much. And he thought I was so crazy, but I was like, dude, you look like a Dylan. Tell me why a guy named Dylan, not really, I changed his name for security purposes. A guy named Dylan shows up renting the same room from him The same room as him from 6 weeks ago. Come on, make it make sense. You can't. You literally cannot. Hope you guys are ready. Hope you're ready for some Fkn Magic. That's why I hope you're ready. Because that shit is not a coincidence. That is too weird. It's not a coincidence. Hi! Hi, Rosalinda. How you doing? How you doing? Brendan? Brendan? Brendan man. How you doing? Clarence. Hello. So anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys the good news magic is all over and it's happening. It's coming in and it's crazy, crazy. And you're about to see the craziest shit. I mean, I don't know how else to tell you. First of all, if you guys have not checked out Patreon, today's message, although it's still, somebody told me on Patreon, we're manifesting that it works because like the sound was off on that one. I don't know why. We're manifesting that it works. So if you're on Patreon, can you let me know if it works for you? Because it didn't work for one of my Patreon members. I don't want to have to record because that was a fucking 2.5 hour channeled message. I don't want to have to read. No. I'm affirming that it works. I'm manifesting that it works because ain't no way in hell. I give you guys 2.5 hours of deliciousness. I am not about to go fucking record 2.5 hours with the channeling. But yeah, no, that shit was good. Those messages were incredible. Big blessings on the way. Unexpected news. Oh, man. Girl. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready for magic. Are you ready? Are you ready for magic? We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I think it's just a distraction. I think that the universe is kind of like bringing in my real twin flame. And so I think there's all these like soulmates that are kind of like getting the boot and they just have to like show up in my reality so I can just be like, no thanks, I want the real deal, you know. I think that's what's happening, so it's fine, it's whatever. But I just wanted to tell you guys magic is real, and I fucking opened a portal recently. I opened one and I closed it too. I thought, oh, shit, I think I did. I think I closed it properly. I opened it and then I closed it, and I brought some really cool people through, and it's my soul family. My soul family's on the way. So anyway, magic. Magically delicious. I hope you guys are here for it. I know I am. I love you very much. Thank you for sticking around. I'll talk to you later.